Hey everybody. So I wanted to just do a little walkthrough of how we set up our account in QuickBooks. This is in chapter 2. Um, so I sent you a link. Hopefully you've seen that to your Monster Mail email address that has the account information or I guess the invitation to an account that you'll be using for the case work, the case assignments. But when you go to set it up and try to follow the instructions in chapter 2 on how to do that, it looks pretty different. In some cases, it's just a different picture that you see, but in other situations, it's pretty different than what you see in the book. So I'm putting this out there so people can follow this video if it makes more sense to them to do so. So I'm looking in chapter 2, and I am on the section entitled How to Open the QBO Company You Created in the Preface, which is weird because in the preface, you didn't create it. I created it, sent it out to you. But, I guess the book's not perfect here. So anyway, so the steps it gives you is number 1, go to qbo.intuit.com, which I did. And then number 2 was enter user ID and password, um, which I did as well. And so I'm on step 3. Actually, step 3 was to click skip for now when asked to verify your number. And so I'm actually past that too. So we're at this welcome, glad you're here screen. And it tells you to click next. But what you'll see here is there's an option to click start. So just follow what I do here, and really I would disregard the book. What happens is QuickBooks Intuit, the company that makes QuickBooks, they're continually updating the software. So any textbook will be out of date like immediately, or probably before it's published. It'll be out of date some. So I'm going to just walk you through this step. So we're going to hit start. It wants us to know what we want to name our business. The book says, what is your business name? Here it says, what do you call your business? And we're going to call it case 01 dash and your name. Don't worry about an ID number. I don't need your student ID number. I don't, have so many students that I want to call you by number. I prefer to know your name. So we're going to call it that, and then we're going to click next. And here it says, how have you been managing your finances? This isn't even like addressed in the book example. So I'm just going to click, we're going to click nothing. I'm just getting started. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess we'll just do that. Then we'll hit next. It says, what's your main role at the name of your business? We're going to choose bookkeeper or accountant. All right, so it says, what should we do first? Track receipts and expenses or send and track invoices? I'm going to click neither of these and hit next. It asks us if we want to link our bank accounts, and the answer, we're going to hit skip for now because we're not going to link this to any real bank accounts. This is just an advertisement for additional QuickBooks features, so we're just going to hit next. We're going to hit skip for now. We're not going to do invoices. Incidentally, I use this in my business, and it's wonderful. In essence, it lets me send invoices to my customers through email just automatically in QuickBooks, and then lets my customers just click on it and pay me right there online, which is really awesome, but not really what we're doing in the class right now. Again, we're not going to download the QuickBooks app. That is something I use in real life too. All right, so now we're gonna, so again, you can see this is like really different than what the book has set up for you. And that's again, because the software's changed already, even though this is the 2023 version of the book. So we're gonna hit next. It's gonna ask who works at this business, and we're gonna say we plan to hire in the future, and hit next. How long has the business been in business? We're just going to choose under a year. What kind of business is this? Again, the old way was that it would just ask you and you could choose what kind it is. But now we have to say, no, we're not an LLC. And instead, we're going to choose C Corp. That's a type of corporation. And we'll hit next. It asks, what's our industry? And so the company that we're doing in these cases, they sell stuff. They're like a retail and wholesale sales business. It looks like they sell a lot to businesses. We're just going to say sales. Actually, I think we'll just say skip for now and see how that works out. So then it says, what apps do you use? We're going to say skip for now. We're not going to integrate any apps. So again, we get to this screen. And again, this is so different than what the book has. That's why I'm doing this. We're going to unclick this. So neither of them are clicked. And then then we're going to hit next. Then we'll hit let's go. And now we'll be in our company all set up and ready to do stuff in. And that takes us down to like steps. It looks like that was like through step 14 in chapter 2. So then we get to step 15 and we'll actually follow the book from here. So it says click settings icon, which is the little gear up here. And then we'll go to accountant settings. So that was step 16, clicking on account and settings. Step 17, we're going to click on the company tab. And then we're going to click the pencil here to edit. We're going to confirm. Oh, that's weird. So when I hit edit, it's weird that it leaves this blank because before I clicked on edit, I could see that my company name really was already case 01 Mike Fox. So they just want us to confirm that that is the name of our company in there. And then same thing, if we click this pencil, on company type, just make sure that we're corporation form 1120. That's step 20 and 21. We'll hit save. We'll go to the address section. And we're actually going to enter this kind of bogus address that's on step 24, 7680 Girard Avenue, La Jolla, California. And we'll hit save. That's step 25. Then we're going to click on the sales tab. It says to make sure our preferred invoice terms. So you can look through here and see where that is set to net 30, and it is. If we needed to change it, we could just click on that little pencil for edit and then change it. We'll click done if we needed to. And then step 29 is that we sign out. So that walks you through the setup of your company file that's presented there in chapter 2. Again, the software has changed pretty significantly. I think they're trying to make the setup process more user friendly, but when you're trying to follow a book, it doesn't seem friendly at all, that it's different. So that's it. And then it says to sign out, which you can just come up here and hit sign out. And that's it. So I hope that's helpful to you. If you get stuck or if you have other questions, just email me or if you want to meet over Zoom or something, we'll set up a time to do that. But good luck. It shouldn't be too bad, but it's a little scary at first because it's brand new to some people. So I hope you have a great week.